Or is it 7? I do have 7, I think. I do have 7, I think. Let me see. And I think there is an implant that adds +1 there. Yeah, I might need... I don't remember. Let me check, actually, just in case. I mean, I still have plenty of time until then, and I should be able to get it. Yeah, level 18, so we still kind of have 6 levels. A decent amount of time until I get to the sniper perk. But I'll need it, and some small guns gonna be with the book though, that's like no problems. 5 more points, and just a few books and we good. And we good. Done. Can still heal up to him. Different than South School? No, accents are nice in general. Not as thick though. Can be way worse, can be way stronger. Alright, so that we can sell. Speaking of, actually we should. We still have something. Oh, you do? Alright, fine. We have already marked 2 lockpick anyway, so we good. Major hint hello. Greatest weapon in the entire Fallout series. Well, I mean, it do be quite something. It do be quite something. I just got it from the Toxic Cave, so might as well kinda use him. But I'm gonna probably do some more stuff also. Most likely. We'll try a bunch of different ones. I guess we can sell some of this to him while I'm at it. And the laser pistol actually also to fight, which I had one, but that already was sold before. We need more. Ammo should be fine. Okay, so we need then San Francisco, get the Brotherhood, to get all the implants and stuff. And the string implant I do have, and that's an easy one. I'll need to get the rest. Then. There's one in the Mariposa. And where else was there? Navarro has one. Which actually is kinda good too. Might need that to get another companion. And I will need to deck the companion out also. Who do we have like easily available right now? I mean, I could finish the Broken Hills quest and get Marcus. And enjoy the beautiful burst fire from minigun. And then Miss Lenny and the Gecko. Haven't picked him yet. Who else I have like available right now? I think it's kinda it for now though. There'll be more later. Well, I also got the Cafe of Broken Dreams, so we can get a dog meat also, I guess. Looks like. Looks like. Yeah, I think we go. Fine, we'll do that. Gotta get more upgrades. Then I can go for 2 even companions technically. We need the glasses and bentats, and we can actually get a max out to get the max amount. A special one. Lone surviving dog. No, this one. Nope. That's the pariah dog, yeah. That one gets you very unlucky. Did get the unlucky run already before. Pull out 1 though, not in 2. If you have already unlucky run, then having the dog is actually really good, because it can't make your shit worse already. And you just basically get like a free companion with a shitload of HP. But if you're not unlucky, then you have some problems. And then we have some problems. Good thing at least gonna ask me for it. I managed to avoid it. Ooh, then the ghost time. What if I give ghost to Vic? How dang will he get with that? And the Mega Power Fist. He's already like obtaining all the monies, all the monies I lost. Oh, that's actually the decent version there. Maybe we'll give this one to Cassidy. Well, for now I don't have that much ammo for it, so just keep obtaining the ammo then. What things I have, huh? Then maybe for Ghost still. Start stockpiling some. Probably not gonna use it myself, but some companions might. So Karakul them. Insane. The superstar there. One and only. And the Google AI getting your ass there. Think interesting here. Yeah, this one's still kind of energy weapon though, so not exactly our jam. It's probably regular rocket in there. Alright, and that's his inventory here. Alright, good. I didn't have anything on me to sell though. Whatever, fine. These guys have some coin. I might as well sell some shit. Got like 200 Gauss ammo from the Toxic Caves. But they all on Sulicrol. Get him. Book time. I'm thinking book of science. I'm not sure if these will already need at this point, but I guess why not? I think we still can get some more. If we get more power armor in though. No, if not, I kinda don't mind, I guess fine. I'll roll with current equipment just fine for the time being. Oh, there it is. I guess might as well with this laser. That's the modified, yeah, magneto laser. Let's get a regular one. I probably will find one anyway, so fine, let's wait. There it is, another one. Team is getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, come on. Becoming the economy, the power of Gamba. All of the Gamba. Oh, you only need like 30. I probably will still need to ditch more. $42 even. More stuff to sell. Gonna ditch this. I guess can sell this too. Probably sell this also. Gonna get a better option, better version. Come on, wrong one. Did you move somewhere? It wasn't this, wasn't it? Oh, there you are. That's what we need. Alright, who else now? Alright, who is with
What's
that?
up?
Don't upgrade them.
I'm pulling rank look again.
The Mark II or not? Dude. I think you might have one Mark I still. That was Mark II. Oh, actually, Vic, I think, also has Mark II. Maybe I'll keep this one for now. For other companions. Okay, Vic. Well, I can see here again. But I think he has Mark I in his inventory still, right? Yeah, so he already has two then. He still has this though, actually. Let's get a video of this shit. To remember who has everything. Little more money back. The brother already passed 100 too. Should be pumping that economy there. Should be. Alright, good, then let's go. If I have the need the Mega Science already here. The Mega Science, because I don't really have that much yet. I still have some more. I think I really need it though. You guys don't mind me. No, you like Fren. Who are you? Hyun Liam advised the Emperor of the Shi. Bring forth the wisdom of the Emperor. And who are you? And Pipiaga. Everyone's granted a chance to see the Emperor. You must first prove your worth. Are you willing to prove yours? Sure. Excellent, this is what I require of you. There's a small military base north of here called Navarro. There are numerous vertebrates there. We need plans and blueprints to manufacture some of our own. Fetch those and you will be on your way to seeing the Emperor. Sure. Once you obtain the vertebrate plans, give them to Dr. Won Yidze. He will put them to good use. It's this place? Steel Palace of the Emperor. This is at the heart of Shitown. The Emperor remains hidden from prying eyes, as my job is to act as the Emperor's screen. I cannot and will not tell you where he is. Sort of research. The research that will change the world, and for more answers to your questions, you should seek out Dr. Wong Yidze. The history. The survivors from the wreck of a submarine ran aground. We stripped the metal from the submarine to create the palace. Some did not believe this. So you're raiding someone. Raiding someone? Any fool who had done their research can see that the very basis of Shitown is the wreckage of this submarine. Seems fruitless to argue with those who would say otherwise. Sure. Suddenly is an ideal with these people on a daily basis. Alas. Hey, hello. Sure are within the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, considering we're just gonna get them the blueprints now. For the very first time. Well, not yet, but soon. Interesting, just like what kind of, you know, what was the kind of destiny for all these factions represented here as part of like NCR and stuff lately. But remember that there is some like dialogue in Vegas that kind of gives you a more info on some behind the scenes of NCR. But I don't remember everything though. Don't remember all of it. Like what exactly happens with whom. Because we have so many. It's obviously like, you know, what's going on in Reno? What is up in the Vault City? Kinda doubt we will see much of that in the show. No, probably. Like, I would assume, like, who needs New Arena when you have New Vegas already? Kinda. And the other factions, not so sure. Like, Vault City, yes, could be kinda nice to have. But it might be a little questionable to add some of those places in the show. I'll probably drop a nuke on it, yeah, something like that. Then what about like the range, you know? The results of that nuke. Technically some places could be affected too. And I guess closest one is like the Broken Heels, huh? And that already is like, you know, but 2/3 is not human anyway, so I guess not really. No PPG, what can I do for you? Any questions? Can I help you with? Do I know who I am? You know many things. Nobody around here mentions you. At this base for years, maintaining it at a low level with minimal stuffing and never drawing attention to ourselves, we've achieved anonymity. We leave the Shi alone and they leave us alone. Only one person here. Too many people in any one place can attract attention. One man in the city of many men is less noticeable. A paramilitary organization known as the Brotherhood of Steel. What is it that you do? One time we were the sole bastions of technology left on the planet. We set ourselves up as what could best be called technology police. Hoarded the old knowledge and only doled it out in small parcels. And of course it was only to those who we felt deserved it and had the wisdom to properly use it. What about now? Several months ago we came across a group known as the Enclave. Much to our surprise, their level of technology surpassed even our own. We found this quite disturbing and considered contacting them. However, we decided on a more cautious course of action until we could determine exactly who the Enclave was and the underlying purpose of their organization. This end, we have reactivated small outposts near areas of Enclave activity from which we can safely observe them. Currently, we have activated such outposts in the Den, NCR, and here in San Francisco. Have you learned? I've found that the Enclave deals heavily in drugs, weapons, and slaves. However, these are simply trivial pursuits leading up to some higher purpose, which we have failed to uncover. We're still watching them. Wait, tell me all this now. The Enclave developed vertibird technology, flying machines that allow them to move deeply into surrounding territories. Without similar technology to counter this threat, Brotherhood would be unable to stop an invasion launched by Enclave. We need to have vertibird technology or a viable counter to it for ourselves. Now, recently Enclave established a base north of here called Navarro, used as a stopover point for the maintenance and refueling of vertibirds. It is my belief that such a base may have a complete technical plans of the vertibirds. All I need is for someone to infiltrate the base, steal the plans, and bring them here to me. I won't be to do it. To be frank with you, PP, again, Brotherhood of Steel is not the power that we once were. We believed ourselves to be the sole source of technology left to mankind. Secure in this belief, we have let our order decline over the years. Now we don't have the resources at our disposal to deal with the Enclave. We need your help. Prepare to make you this offer. Perform this mission for me, and I will grant you access to our facility here. Best of the Brotherhood technology will be made available to you exclusively. What do you say? It must be crazy, but I'll do it. Excellent. Here is what I need you to do. Go to Navarro, infiltrate the base, recover the technical plans for the vertibirds, and return the plans to me. The military base. Navarro is relatively new and not fully staffed as yet. My sources tell me that they receive new recruits from time to time. Perhaps if you went all in alone, you could pose as a new arrival. I would suggest that. You could have your friends wait here. Who would the sources be? Had an operative go and scout the base. Her reports recently stopped. I can only assume the worst. Please be careful, PP again. Don't enjoy sending people to their deaths. Ooh. Upon successful completion of your mission, I'll grant you access to our facility here. In the meantime, would be best if you started immediately. Thank you, PP again. Sure, alright. Ubisoft has a studio in Da Nang, actually? Interesting. Well, I mean, they do have a lot of studios in general in like Asia, right? And Singapore and stuff. Actually, I think all those studios were working on the glorious Skull and Bones, wasn't it? Because they had some sort of agreements with the governments and stuff, so I guess. Are you now considering? You got to work on your favorite game. You gotta work on Skull and Bones, Pog. And join best and most stable company in game development. There it is. It was only a vacation spot. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but yeah. Like, I mean, a lot of expats go into the sort of vacation spots, you know. That's the thing, because a lot of them go to workation, as they call it, you know. Like, why kind of move to another country and live in the same kind of like, you know, polluted, you know, megapolis with overpriced shit when you can just like live in some cozy place next to the sea or something, you know. True, true. Now here I bet there's also like a lot of people, like maybe not in Pattaya because it's still kind of like, you know, more of a party place and kind of more, you know, chaotic. But yes, some like Hua Hin, or maybe on some islands like Samui, Phuket or something. Well, I mean, one of the viewers is on Phuket already for a while, who also kind of like left Russia like years ago, and he's for years already here, doing 3D modeling and stuff, if I remember correct. They messaged me recently on Instagram if I will be on Phuket that I can message him. Well, no plans this time though, we'll see. Maybe at some point. So yeah, same here. I would assume there might be more people in some sort of like Chiang Mai or something though. More development going there. Because it's kind of like student city, it's to the north, it's probably like way less tourist traffic. Climate's kinda better, no sea though. And the prices are probably lower. And Da Nang in Vietnam is kind of like the most popular, kind of like westerner place, I guess, in general. Like Nha Trang is more kind of like Russian tourists, and I heard like Chinese tourists a lot too. And Da Nang is kind of like more international, I guess. You're kind of thinking about Da Nang also at some point, but friend wanted kind of to go to Nha Trang, so well, let's start with that. Let's start with that, then we'll see. And the next year there will be something else. Well, kind of this year already, I guess. Later this year. It's already this year. Monka is. Also the lot. I would expect like a lot of people maybe go there too. Who don't like the heat because it's in the mountains. Apparently pretty fresh there, pretty refreshing there. It's kind of weird though because Da Nang also has like in here in Thailand I don't think you have like, you know, like the worst season with worst weather is basically, you know, raining a lot. But like it's still kind of warm, everything's still kind of the same, just, you know, rains. I would assume it's also like a lot is not, you know, like non-stop for days. Just probably for us, you know, plebs from the other countries, it's just kind of like, well, it's raining sometimes, you know. Maybe a little more than we used to. But in Da Nang, I think it actually kind of in winter gets pretty cold. Not like super obviously, but yeah, it's still kind of from what I've seen, not to mention like this winter they kind of had like all this insane storms there, flooding. I actually wanted to check how's the weather in that chunk already. At the moment. Alright, like during the day already like 27, 26, 28. And the Danong, let's say. Danong 24. So it's like it's more to the north and it's already kind of, you know, a little colder, even though also getting kind of warm already soon. Let's see the lot. The lot weather. The lot actually also kind of warm, I guess. 24, 25. So it's not completely cold there at least. That'll be quite comfortable temperature though if it constantly is there. That would be good, eh? Next to the airport. Wait, Danang? You mean like their office or general the city? Yeah, there's airports in like pretty much all of the cities there. Like the tourist one. Actually, the lot maybe. I'm not sure about the lot. It's in the mountains. Maybe there is none. But yeah, the Danang has the international airport. Nichang has the international airport, even though I'm not sure if they have like a lot of countries flying there. I do Ubisoft office, I say. Because military airport. They actually right next to it. I'll see. It's time. It's time. Time to go on a trip. Gonna get yourself insane connections. Get the free battle pass in Skull and Bones. Boog. Alright, so we can go there, but we need to go alone. Or do we just like blast everyone? But I'm not so sure if maybe the blasting everyone got kinda nerfed a little here. The infinite visas. If it's visas, then yeah. If it's stamps, then maybe not. Then, like in Thailand, they might be not very happy, I guess, if you farm the stamps hard. But you can get a tourist visa though, Thailand. Actually, also for 3 months, I think. You just need also to pay for that, and that technically is possible. So you can do some ping ponging then. Just gotta find some like good routes to fly for a reasonable amount. Danang should work actually. I think actually Eslorg I think did sort of visa run for the DTV after 6 months. Just went to Danang for like a week. So there are flights and everything. Not the worst ping ponging. Not the worst ping ponging. Anyway, so we leave you here then, boys.
What
Fine.
you be needing?
Need you to wait.
We be here.
A very cheap flight there. See, then it works. I mean, I bet a lot of demand for that is actually fueled by all the people doing the runs. Probably. Probably. Yes, these days I see. Yeah, like going from like the Europe and everything, Thailand is like not the best I guess in terms of price for the flights. No, 350 is not like that super crazy. Over 13 hours, yeah, it's like what my mom also like. She also wanted to go at some point. I got it advertised by her friends and everything a lot too. Now I also got advertised quite a lot, and she's like, "Nah, I can't go for that long. Like my legs will be dead after that." 350, that's the expensive part. Yeah, that's the part that kind of like makes you want to go for a long time. So you kind of like traveled once, and that lasts you like for some time, then it's not too bad. If you go for like some people go for vacation for like a couple of weeks, that is just kind of like, bro, not so sure if it's that optimal. Going through all this suffering, then I need to go back again. Yeah, exactly. Well, another option is kind of like if you have like a month of vacation, for example, then you can kind of go and just chill for a month. That's possible. That's doable. Like month, you already can find something. Like that is not hotel, so no overpaying. Even though, to be honest, some hotels and stuff, they are not exactly that cheap, that expensive anyway, so might as well, maybe even. Might as well. I don't have a job, so you have enough free time, yeah. Well, I mean, some sort of like, kind of like what the Oracle said yesterday, right? He got like 2 months now. That the place he's working in just pretty much closed for 2 months, the hotel, whatever. Well, 2 months free time.
What's up? You got that on?
Hey,
Well,
boys.
all right then. I'll wait here till you get back.
Okay, so I'll wait here. Now we go on an adventure. With no job, you don't have enough money. Yeah, that's the main conundrum. That's the main conundrum there. Always that little problem. Yeah, fine, let's go. Alright, the problem is we need to also get there. In one piece, preferably. It might be not that simple. Let's start getting some interesting random encounters here too. Oh, maybe. Yep. No. Oh, it's the Morton brothers. Dude, why now? And I'm kinda alone. My friends would enjoy it. But I can enjoy it too. Maybe the RNG galore here though. It's 2 rounds. Ah, not loaded. And actually, yeah, I didn't even take it. Okay, that was a mistake. Fine. Yes, okay, yeah. Well, as I said, as long as you, unless rather, you are working some a job that has some opportunities to do that. I should use the heals. Okay, fine. Maybe not. Got him. Neo. See, let's see. Yeah, the super long vacation will take some time. Will take some effort to get, I guess. Unless you can do it kind of like my friend does sometime. Like he works a whole bunch, and then he's kind of like, it's time. He just kind of like leaves the place he's working completely. Goes on like few months of like, you know, just relaxing and with some savings done. And then just kind of like, well, all right, I'm out of money. Time to go get a job. Yes, he's the USA. We should check that stuff that was did. So you can work from Spain, like all your German bureaucratic things. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. No, and honestly, like if you have like the German salary and stuff, bro, I think that would be splendid. So many different options where to live. If you had a job gear 100% lined up, well, I mean, he's a cook, he's a chef, so he literally just like finds a job like in no time. The problem is it ain't gonna be some super, you know, well-paying job most likely, but that's not a problem when 80 job he has is basically not really well paid because the working as a cook back home is absolutely atrocious. You work a lot and you get paid shit. Seems okay, see, huh? You can work 2 weeks outside of Finland. That's it, hello? Oh, interesting. Why though? Are they the labor laws or something else there? Or the company policies there? Sounds kinda dink. Now go for a vacation and then request some remote work. That actually also kind of fine, by the way, yeah. Just get like a long vacation and then go for like, you know, can I stay and work from home for a little more? Yes, I see. 1 month vacation plus 2 weeks work, alright. Interesting, interesting. Maybe we can completely work, like if you can do it like Edwards, for example, does, right, with Spain. That sounds good. Problem is he's in Spain, right? So, well, problem is Spain. As in, you know, it's still a European country, so it's still maybe a more sort of profitable compared to Germany, but yeah, something like, you know, Southeast Asian country with the German salary would be a way danker. 100%. Then anyway. I want to try this one. Never did. I mean, it's like all of it is worse than Bazaar, really, but for funsies. The next one, I guess, is the oldest of Mortons. I think we had one already, didn't we? It's actually infinite with some country exceptions, so it's that easy, actually, huh? It's time for you to consider and get an adventure at some point, why not? It's nice, dude. You kinda can't afford it, and to be honest, with European salary, you can afford it. And you can do it. Why the fuck not? Just need the DTV visa, most likely. Or the kind of like the digital nomad one. I need to check the requirements if you pass with that in terms of income or savings. And you're good. And you're good. Howdy, stranger. Whoa, baby, check out that set of wheels. I ain't seen one of those in years. And can old Chris do for ya? Looking for Navarro, is this it? Ain't heard that name in ages. Old military base southeast of San Fran. And that's a ways out of here. Alright, sure. Stalking you. Some advice though, ain't nothing in these parts except wasteland radiation. Civilization's out of here. I'd be heading that way if I was you. And we are, you know, the recruits, sir. This place. Here is my place, Chris's, and a service station. Ain't you ever seen one of those? The old magazines and such. That's what I got here, a service station. Heard about the Enclave. Enclave, a group or something. Don't ring any no chimes with me. What do you want with them? Want to join? Join up? A tribal. It makes you think they'd want a tribal. Serious? Wait a minute, I'm trying to say you're one of the Enclave replacements? That's right. Damn, sorry for the hassles. I'm supposed to clear a bunch of newbies coming through here, but I got to weed out the trash. Anyway, just go up to the gate through the woods there and give them the password. It's a sheep's head. Oh, and stay on the path. Sheep's head. Steve's already rolling there, dude. Huh? How do you think he can? Who can fit the bill? Foot the bill for all the Legos and stuff. You know, if he would be poor, he wouldn't be farming all the Legos, man. Since the USA, huh? Living the life. I mean, to be rude or nothing, this here private property. I'm going to be poking around somewhere, don't be doing it here. Right, brother, right, fine. We need the gate. I assume there. The air vents. For the underground structure. Sus. Failed to do anything. Oh, I can just go through the vent even. Ah. Oh, yeah, this one, alright. The best place to go through, maybe. Stay on the path. Montre. Yep. Sorry. Don't mind me.
Halt! This is federal property. No admittance without proper authorization.
I was still to be
I
expecting
see.
me.
May I have your password? One moment. Okay, you check out. Report to the drill chief. Go through the gate, past the kennel. It's the first door on the right.
Do they needed to though? Are we just gonna proceed, eh? This one then, eh?
Welcome to Camp Navarro. So you're the replacement. What's your name, Private? What was that? Did you forget something, maggot? I am not his sir! I work for a living, you moron! You will call me Sergeant or Sergeant Dornan. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Proceed on the double to the hangar, where you will stand guard duty. You will do a fine job. Do you understand?
Sorry, yes, sir. Alright. The post until you relieve there. Yeah, there you go with it. Gotta be checking everyone. A little outdated power armor though, brother. Should send me there first. Should send me there first. Still here. Do another round, eh? The beloved sergeant. Going for another round, eh? Got time to chit chat, you know? Got to get this bird working. Okay, we need to get another fiesta here. To get the right spot, too. To bait him out. Before we like off the center there a bit. Just need to run around there. While we have time. Remember, was there a time limit for this one? How long you need it? It's like you don't really need even. That also kinda do. Let me go you up with someone else. Okay, fine. Still waiting then. Let's keep this guy. Get familiar with the base. Some questions. At the police, air traffic control. Here we can track all vertibird movement. What is the job gear? Computer technician, first class. Maintain the link to the mainframe below. A little bit maybe. You on the nose there to ask. James Quincy soldier, are you tapping my shoulder and looking lost? Need to ask something. Try to make it quick, I have inventory to do. This place, maintenance, repair pretty much anything except for the vertibirds. The vertibirds get repaired. They fit in the hangar and outdoors, and figure it out from there, okay? I get it. About the plans, I got a copy of the plans, but I can't just hand them out to anyone who asks for them. How do you want with them? Told by Sarge to get them. That doesn't sound that good, but actually maybe... Einstein, I can't give you the plans without authorization, okay? Go back to whoever sent you here and get the proper paperwork. Alright, sure. Still working there. The main base, and they come from there. I'm up from north. Didn't know I had outpost up there. Anyway, the main base is off the coast of Sunfront a ways. By vertibird, of course, no other way unless you have a ship. It's way too far to swim. Vertibird plans. Don't see why you would need to know that. Suggest you talk to maintenance next door. Sure. Need to go maybe underground for that a little. The other part of the base. Maybe. Doing the work, brother. Come on. Let's do the leave. It does like both. Two dialogues and skips this guy. Yeah, looks like it. It talks to both of us at the same time. Not sure if going underground will be a good idea right now. What if like the time still kind of goes here too? I mean, technically it should. So I assume he's still walking around then. Got to get the authorization then. I'd rather do some other thing, but that I think I do need to go down though. Alright, sure. The big authorization stick, yeah. Nah. There's more quests and stuff to do. There's blast and everything is not that fun. Let's keep it in here a little. Yeah. Come on, dude. Yeah, that'll be getting rid of you there. Brother. Please. Let's give this to the next guy too. This time I guess I kind of got the better positioning, so he goes to the next guy too. A little to the side, he kind of just do both dialogues, huh? I think I need to go down there though. This place, a computer room. Mainframe over there, interface terminal is next to it, and these devices, the holotape data storage units. This is the latest and the greatest. Do you do here? A senior computer analyst to get to maintain all of the equipment here. Check the system out. Well, I'm not supposed to allow anyone other than trained personnel to use the equipment. It's already complex and delicate, you understand. I promise not to break it. Ryan can access the system from the terminal over there. Just be careful, please. They'll shoot us both if you damage that machine. The guest password is Snooky. The hell is a Snooky? My girlfriend's nickname. Think it's cute? That's her out in the hall, by the way. She's one of the guards. See. Okay, we'll check the mainframe later. I want to see what happens here. Well, yeah, the different area. Brother is still doing rounds. Sees the USA. Can join the insane Souls Lake. Bit off maybe though. Probably, but should work anyway. Enjoying the silent healing then. But it's a Souls Lake. For real. There goes both. Alright, alright. Come on. Pay the relief. And the user tags were a mistake. The Enclave limited system privileges at this time. Ease of use system has been equipped with a common English parser. You enter all requests as English sentences. Where the bird plans located. Current records indicate one set of vertebrate schematics are in stock. 4 copies of the vertebrate schematics have been ordered this quarter. 4 copies of the vertebrate schematics have been delivered this quarter. 3 copies of vertebrate schematics been reported lost this quarter. Vertebrate schematics are housed in maintenance. Maintenance located above ground in the northeast quadrant of the base. The main base. Clave headquarters located 175 miles off the coast of California in the Pacific Ocean. Coordinates 37 degrees 18 minutes north latitude, 120 degrees 7 minutes west longitude. Data quiet translation follows. It's a long ways out in the ocean. It's off the coast of California, west of the city of San Francisco. If you do not understand the geographical coordinate system, then you will not find it. Transportation files indicate that 1,257 methods can be used to reach Enclave headquarters. However, records also indicate that only 2 of these methods are currently available. Vertebrate transportation can be acquired in Navarro Outpost. Ship transportation can be acquired in San Francisco Harbor. Please note that ship transportation has been flagged as inaccessible due to Security Act 1937 334 27A. Ship has been disabled and passkey is required for reactivation. Base Commander, Nevada Outpost, currently holds the passkey. The Armory. Armory located below ground in the northwest quadrant of the base. Commander's office. Commander's office located below ground in northeast quadrant of the base. Alright, sure. Looking at me like that, soldier. Hearing a cold Snooky, I think that's cute. But he told you that? Then get off duty, I'm going to kick his ass. Belong, soldier, wipe that smirk off your face. Where's that guy? He gone. None of us actually made a little theory to do that. Still going, alright. Alright, so, well, that's the good stuff. We'll get there. I brought them on there. Come on. Soldier looking at some grub, just someone to talk to. Shut a while. What you want to talk about? Going around here. Some gossip. I could give you latest on what's happening in maintenance, med lab, or among the grunts. Ooh, maintenance. Juicy. Raul, vertebrate mechanic, doesn't like Quincy, the head of maintenance. Just you always getting into it. I don't think it's a case of professional rivalry either. Anyway, Raul is an arrogant ass, but Quincy an okay kind of guy. I hope he wins in the end. Mid-Lob. Lob's been taken over by an Enclave egghead named Schreber. A mean son of a bitch, don't care for nothing or nobody. Been doing some sort of experiments on death claws down there, don't know what though. Anyway, he was making all kinds of noise until Commander ordered the room soundproofed. That's interesting. Thought the us grunts. Now we're talking Romans, my friend. Seems one of the computer geeks have fallen for one of the grunts, the guard outside MedLab. Even has one of those cutesy names for her, calls her Snooky for full things. Cute. The Nils? Nah, that's it around this place. I hear anything more, I'll let you know. I like talking about it just as much as I like hearing it. Alright, that's good. That is actually good. Could be already... Well, let's wait for another round. See if we already can. No, the dwarf... Yeah, the dwarf is already like on the way for a while though. The dwarf is already cooking for a while. Farming all the like the YouTube videos and everything there. Does look pretty good. Does look pretty good, that is true. It does look very nice. We'll see, we'll see. Talk to both of us, right, I guess? Looks like. It looks like. Can we talk about that beef? Yeah, maybe I should actually start with that line there. But I think you sent that guy in though. Ship all the ammo right now. No authorizations here. Come on. Assistiva sì, Rebought them all. More juicy info. Oh, did I go with the tech toll? You mean Raul? Ah, that one. Did he send you? That's the guy. Damn it, you know Raul would lose his head if it weren't placed so firmly up his ass. This is the third time this quarter that he's lost these plans. And now he doesn't even have the brass bouncing balls to come to me and ask for them. Find in the locker over there. Oh, and when you deliver them, tell that asshole I want to see him. And which one? Not this one. Probably one of these. Raoul. There's the one. Mega levels. A little bit more speech gear, maybe. We'll need some lockpicks in at some point already too. It'd be a little higher than it was. The big guns and is also good to level always. Yeah, science we wait for 91. Then I'm gonna bump it with the level ups. Let's get some. That would not hurt. Remember, like which one's the dink checks. I mean, I can get to the 100 with tag, no problem anyway, so I guess might as well, kinda. There we go. Bigus Ganus. A bit lockpicks. It should be fine. You mostly use also the either lockpicks or electric lockpicks, and you kinda fine. Get the big guns in. Yeah, bro, when you're gonna be done already? Like, slowly already sorting things out here. We need you to be done. They cash grab that one too, I see. Tingus goose until 15th. That's a lot of goose in, man. That's a lot of goose. Come on, brother man. Nice, shall we go? Get Raul to go beat some shit out of the guy. Quincy wants to see you. Quincy, huh? Well, Raul don't want to see him, man. Raul is tired of his shit, you know. You're an asshole and that you wouldn't have the balls to report to him. Hey man, Raul don't take no shit from nobody. See Quincy working on these birds? No way, man. Only Raul works on these babies. You know why? Because Quincy don't know a dick, man. That's why. Hey, sorry, man. Raul should be yelling at you, you know. It's not your fault. Just the messenger. Hey, man, you busy right now? Not really. Hey, look, man. Raul is going to go pay Quincy a visit, you know. Raul is going to clean the old man's cloak. You stay here and watch Raul's birds, okay? Sure, bro. Thanks, man. Raul owes you one. Don't go away. And hey, man, if anybody screws with Raul's birds, you shoot them in the ass, okay? Hell yeah. Raul. Man, Raul has a lot of good stuff here. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of that at this point. Just in case. Not sure, not sure. Haven't met any. But I assume why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Raul's going fast there. Oh yeah, we need that actually. Man, that shit's heavy. Ooh, that's something we need to. Don't stack them all in one though. This works as a time skip actually. For the surge, yeah. Okay. The silence there. Right here. Back. Raul's going back too. The super repair kit could be kinda nice, I guess, but whatever. I do think I have one still in car. Skipping the guy again there. That heavy. I'll get rid of books later now. By reading them. My brother. It's morning already. Still going? This is the USA, huh? Yeah, probably do be happening. Oh, we can fit this at least, nice. Got the key 9 motor, so we can fix the doggy too. See, I say, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, might as well get some chill. The insane weightlifting feels good, man. That's nice, that's nice. I can go down there and get the Put the power armor and then go in. That would give us some extra carry weight also. Should go kind of like full hobo mode here. Would be more space that way. Come on, there's a whole night already, dude. Enough. Is that a boy Raul? Ah, okay. The same lines. Raul's done. Sit on the bench. I'm gonna be kinda cold now though, I guess. Could be. Oh yeah, I need to ditch my current power armor though. Even though... Well, I need to ditch something, that's for sure. 20... I need enough space to fit it. That should be enough, I think. Manage now. When it gets mad and start yelling and stuff. That we need. I'll return for that later. With all the quests, we can do a little bit of destruction around here. Hell yeah. Just turbo or regular plasma? Whatever, I guess. Actually, I can pick it nice. It's not aggroing you from that far. Nice. Not aggroing, but yeah, it starts yapping. Oh shit, no. I'm here, bro. I'm here. In position. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. The grace period there, yeah. And that's all we can pick. Seems like it. Well, shit, unlucky. Just need 20 of the engine for 20. Okay, fine, I can actually drop this. Should drop them all in the same spot though. Knocks. Dude, why? No. Did he actually manage to fit it all? Damn, son. Actually can. Looking for this. There we go, nice. Okay, that's what I like to see. No. Whatever, I guess. Stop looting. They're looting everything. The ambiance, yeah. Okay, guys, you can check the docks. The docks quest. I get the dog and the dog, yeah. Just gotta sit at the heel. As long as it's not too cold, why not? Come on. Already gave me this quest, huh? Didn't mark some of the other ones, I guess. Did this something specific here? I already forgot. Come on, brother man. It's time. It's been a long time. It'll been a long time already, a long while. I get the boat here. I get the dock. That climb member was kind of ding though. Let's see. Could we? Could be moving sometimes the other guys, so we'll see about that. Good reason for interrupting my work, soldier. Some questions. Well, I have to live with you grunts, so I might as well make an effort to get along with you. Who are you? Name is Schreber, Dr. Schreber. I'm the base physician, among other things. I'm don't bother with your name, soldier. All of you grunts look the same in that armor of yours. Do you do? Work as the base physician, but that's just a sideline. Actually, I'm a geneticist. I don't think you have the intellectual capacity to understand my work, soldier. Let's just say that I can customize people or animals. So as the base med lab, however, I felt that my experiments took precedence over the minimal medical needs of the soldiers here, so I had it converted into a lab. This room soundproofed. In the course of my research, I perform experiments on test subjects. Sometimes they get a little vocal. The base commander found this to be disturbing, so he added the soundproofing installed. Deathclaw in another room. Big, brown, and ugly. It's an experiment that I recently completed. It's scheduled for termination. Are you going to kill it? Enclave had been looking for cheap expendable soldiers. Are interested in Deathclaws because they have built-in armor and weapons, and they're mean as hell. They just need to be smarter so they can understand commands, but not too smart, or they could develop a will of their own. With me so far? Well, we succeeded. We actually managed to increase their intelligence, however, I began to suspect that we went too far. Maybe they were a lot smarter than they were letting on, so when I was transferred here, I brought one of them with me so I could put my theory to the test. And I was right. Deathclaws have apparently been playing dumb, biding their time and trying to learn as much as they can from us. They can even mimic human speech. I've actually had a conversation with that fellow in the next room. Anyway, the fact that they were capable of conceiving this plan and pulling off the deception shows just how dangerous they are. What do you plan to do now? I'll write a report of my findings and have it transmitted to the Enclave. Of course, I'll have to recommend the extermination of the Deathclaw breed. They're much too dangerous a threat. And I kill the Deathclaw for you. Be my guests in the next room. I see. Dog statue by the door. As K9, my dog, decided to see if I could cyber-enhance his intelligence. Worked, but he developed a bad case of morals. He decided he didn't like my work or me much, and he bit me. As punishment, I disabled his legs, but left him pretty much functional otherwise, and now he gets to sit there and watch every distasteful thing I do. He be fixed? Oh yes, I removed his motivator circuit and gave it to Raoul up in maintenance. It could always be put back in. Maybe I'll do that someday, just to see if he's changed his attitude. Nice, Dave, nice. Finished. Feels good, eh? I actually don't remember. Can we do the Deathclaw stuff now, or do we need to get the... do we need to get the Vault first for that? Do not remember. Maybe I should actually even kind of keep it for now, without yapping to the doc about it. This could be kind of nice, actually. I'm not sure. There are some things that are kind of on the timer. This one, I think, not really. Just don't remember. Was like the Deathclaw stuff in general kind of on the timer there. Could take too long. They get exterminated. Maybe I shouldn't launch it yet, because we're still gonna be wandering around and dealing with stuff. Maybe I should not then. I'm just doing the playthrough, or you're doing the full Omega achievements there, Steve? I thought you already kind of were done with that. In general, the game on its own. Now getting the insane achievements. In Silent Hill, my friend tried to get the well, he didn't get the achievements, but yeah, he wasn't exactly super happy with it, I guess. Even though he kind of liked it, but farming the achievements and everything wasn't his most favorite activity, I guess. Let's put it that way. It wasn't his most favorite activity there. But he sure did a bunch of grind, though. Yeah, I need a lot of New Game Plus stuff for all the achievement stuff. Alright, let's wait with the dock, probably. Let's wait. Could also get the dog, I guess, then, while we're at it, but fine. For now, we chill a little. A little. Food, here you go, it's dead, it's cooked, it's unidentifiable. Enjoy. Hell yeah. The Silent Hill F. Alright, got the main stuff. So now, with the vertebrate plans, can get access to the Brotherhood facility. That means charisma enhancements. We have a +1 charisma, we have +1 strength. There is +1 endurance, right? And +1 perception, I think. One should be in Mariposa. Yeah, one was in Sierra. Need to remember if I need 8 for snipers, and until we get the sniper perk, I will need to find that perception then. Which perception in general kind of nice to have. Helps with shooting stuff. It helps with being more precise, so we'll get that. I got the advanced power armor, things also gonna go a bit smoother, and that's one more power armor that I can offset to my companions then. And the charisma module install means we can get one more companion, no problems. And then I get the glasses, get Vintage, and we get one more companion on top of that. So we're gonna be capped on companions, gonna be the whole little army. Current one's already all gonna be in power armor. And I guess we'll need to get the rest too. Thing is, it depends. Like, at least for restoration projects, Marcus can also get the armor. You can get him one in Ebi, I think it's or something. You can actually get the armor for Marcus and Dogmeat, I think, even too. They added in some of the patches. Just some of the old ones. I think it was a thing already when I was playing last time. In restoration. So you can get Marcus some armor. Because in OG they don't have any, so at the end game they become kinda a little squishy, I guess. Especially when you start getting encounters when like someone starts the combat with a few minigun burst fires that can get you even with armor. And with armor, it's not Boga. I wonder who else we should pick though as companions. It's like Marcus is nice, but he is gonna be the burst fire galore. Could get Marcus and give him Bazaar or something. And myself just experiment with some other heavy guns. And the Lenny from Geek, I don't know how good he is. There is the Skynet. The Skynet, that's where I will need the science though. Nice, Dave, nice. Silent Healing time. You went full Silent Heal. Come on, relieve us, bro. We had enough. See, then we're more full out and gonna be when? I wonder. So tomorrow we do the IRL into the gaming news. That's gonna probably be the plan. Think so. Well, actually, maybe I will do a little bit. I don't know if I will have time. Like, how long did the walk take today? So I went 5:45 or something. And I returned around 7. 7 something, actually, even. So like a couple of hours it pretty much took the walk back and forth and walking in the market, so like 2 hours. It's like 1 hour of gaming doesn't sound that bog, and plus I will need to return somewhat earlier. So maybe I'll just start with IRL then. Maybe. We'll walk to the night market, but this time during the day. See if I'll manage to yank that bud die that constantly has the lines there. And then we return and get the gaming news going. Well, actually, I'm gonna check the amount. What do we have? There's a bunch of trailers to watch, right? So we can start maybe a bit earlier if needed. The gaming news, we'll see. Get that stuff. And then, yeah, next week gonna be... Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know, maybe Tuesday? Maybe Tuesday I will do kind of like the dedicated IRL stream, and maybe Saturday next week. Like, you know, the full day, sorta, of IRL, and maybe. Monday, just do the regular stream, so, like, no day offs. Monday we do Fallout, and Might and Magic. Tuesday IRL, Wednesday Fallout, Might and Magic. There's some new stuff, actually, I think. All for first look Friday, I guess, so. We'll get that. See you soon. Soon there's gonna be some dedicated IRLs, not just like going to grab some food, but we'll go check some stuff. Just need to plan some routes and everything to min-max everything. There's actually just a few places pretty much to visit. Maybe on Tuesday we'll start with the aquarium thingy, but we'll see. That one might actually be not doable. The connection might be not possible there because it's literally just like a tunnel inside the aquarium. So considering water everywhere, unless there is kind of a good, you know, connection going through the ends of the tunnel, then it's probably going to be not very good. But maybe it's fine actually. We'll see. I think I'll just kind of like go there, check if connection's fine. I'll start the stream and we're gonna walk around there. If the connection is dog, then we just walk there with friend and then leave and stream. We'll see. The problem is in that area around that aquarium there is like nothing else kinda close enough. Except for one food place that I guess we could visit there. The insane buffet, the hot pot. Guess I kinda wanted to show that one anyway, so might as well. And then we can go somewhere else. Just, I mean, it'll be kinda not super pog if the aquarium not gonna have connection, then it's not gonna be that much to see. But I'll figure something. Worst case, we just hop on taxi and go to another location. Why not? Because I think there's no buses on that road, really. Don't think I've seen any. Not the CBT gaming. Not an enjoyer. Not an enjoyer of a CBT. Come on, dude. Why not? Alright, so the permanent stat upgrades we already kinda unlocked. Oh, almost. Just need to deliver. So we're gonna start getting the build actually in the right condition. It's pretty much like most important one, I guess, for me is like the charisma one because of the companion maxing. But everything else is also nice to have, so that is good. And then I need agility, but for that, oh, int also. Oh yeah, int. So maybe it's not endurance. I think it should be perception though, and int. I need to check actually. That I forgot which exact stats, because I might need perception. I need to check. If I need for sniper 8 perception, I need to figure it out. Either with implant, I don't remember, but I think there should be. Or I'll need to get the gain perception perk, which is a waste of perk slot, but well, it is what it is, I guess. But I think it should be implanted. It should be. But yeah, plus agility I also need. That's already in the expansion, the restoration area. And then all the stats will be already in place. Like int is the main one, really. Int and agility are like the main ones. Well, I guess kind of charisma too because of the companion maxing. But I think there's also something in some drug or whatever that actually works better than Mentas, so technically it even might be. But I already got charisma anyway, so we get a more machine than one. I think there is. It was here, right? Was it the same machine or something else that you can actually like get to become more machine? You can install like the dermal implants, kind of like the armor plates in your body, and it just has like options, you know, like either you install kind of like just plus a little bit of armor, or you install plus a lot of armor, but then it's kind of like minus charisma, so you get, you know, some Omega armor installed that changes how you look. So becoming more machine is somewhat doable. Somewhat doable, actually. Somewhat. Alright, yapping out of the way. Yapping out of the way. Doctor's Quest, I'm not so sure. Bear Will... I just don't remember. Like, I gotta check if there's the timer on that one. Because I just don't want to fuck it up. I just don't remember if there was, on the Deathclaw one. Like, is it better to kind of do it closer to the finishing of main campaign or not? Because, like, if there is a timer, then the Enclave gonna be demolishing all the poor Deathclaws there. And I kind of don't want to. The funny life-prolonging implant, yeah. They got the technology there. They have the technology. Yeah, live forever with the steel bar. Man, it will be like so like when they get like that part of like the game, right? The series into the show, which I mean they probably will, right? It's Bethesda after all. Gonna show their stuff like when they get like the institute and everything in the show, like bro, how can over the top dank it can get, I wonder. That will probably get way too dank. I bet. And they will, just you wait. All this cloning, with all this like, yeah, like the life extensions, a bunch of other shit, like dude, that will be something. That will be something probably. And that will be interesting. The experience gonna be quite... Alright, so... Yeah, literal teleportation, true. There's like so much shit that they added with that like, I don't know, man. Like, actually continuing after with that will be interesting. Quite ridiculous, I would say. Like, we have all this stuff, and then, like, you know, like, in the same timeline, they make, like, show or game or something, and then there's, again, like, you know, some, like, tribals or some other stuff, and it's just like, bro, come on. Again. Downhill once they added teleportation. It's a little too much, I feel. It's a little too much. Like, Institute, in my opinion, in general, is kind of like it's not good for the series, you know. It might be kind of alright when you like, you know, wrapping things up, like, you know, it's the end, like you plan to kind of like stop this series or something, right? Or like the show or something. Like it's kind of like the finale of it, right? You can put something like that in, like some ultimate stuff, right? But they're not planning to stop yet, right? Like they're gonna continue. And the fast travel. No, not even like the fast travel as in like, you know, mechanic of the game, but like the literal teleportation is that like they can teleport, you know, people and synths, which are also synthetic people, right? That they can create perfect copies of anyone they want and stuff, right? Like they have so much, you know, technological insane shit there that is just kind of like makes everything that you're gonna add after kind of weird. Especially in the kind of like this, like in perspective of post-apocalyptic game when everything is about sort of destroyed society, right? And like rebuilding of society and stuff. And then like boom, well, we have this like organization that can create human copies, perfect ones, has access to like all the dank weapons, can just teleport, you know, robot assassins